Welcome to the latest episode of Branding the Experience, where we discuss ways where we can create environments where employees actually want to come to work and customers want to keep coming back. Hi, I'm Ken Bader, your host for Branding the Experience, and was just watching a presentation that I did for a number of executives about a few months ago, and it reminded me of some of the work that I'm doing with clients lately in helping them to understand the difference between branding and marketing. Marketing is more tactical in terms of the marketing mix, the different avenues that we use to promote our unique story, where branding is really more holistic. Branding has a lot more elements to it, and I talk a little bit about that in this presentation when I try to explain branding in the concept of Stephen Covey's emotional bank account. Let's listen.
What's the definition of branding? In my estimation, it's the image etched in the collective mind of the public through the culmination of all communications and experiences. Basically, the consistency. The product of the whole. Right? Stephen Covey. Anybody ever read any Stephen Covey book? Yeah, exactly. It's rare that I ever get a group that hasn't at least a couple of hands up. He talks about the emotional bank account, which frankly applies to our employees as well. And the theory is that if we continually do good things and make deposits into somebody's emotional bank account, that we're going to build a high balance. And so if we screw up, good in relationships too. I've been married twice. I know about this. So if you screw up, but you have enough points, maybe that screw up doesn't take you in an overdrawn position. That's a lot what this is saying here. How many points are we earning in the overall experience in every single transaction and every single exposure that we have with the customer, whether that's on the marketing end, social media, in person, on the phone, what have you. And what that helps us to do, many times, is make us look bigger than we actually are. Because what it comes down to is it's not necessarily us as a business, but even sometimes us as a person. What our perception is, it's what everybody else's perception is. That really is more of the truth.
So when we're talking about branding, especially in the realm of the B plus C plus S formula that I wrote about, it's about the overall experience and all of the interactions that we have with our client, customer, or member. As much as I like to promote my book, of course, this is still, a real pertinent book today. It was written in 1989, and darn it, we need to go back to some of these principles because there's a lot of great things in here. As you can see, I use this book quite often. It's already turning yellow, and I've got my tabs on there. But what we can learn from the 7 habits and Covey's teachings about the emotional bank account from a branding standpoint is, and more importantly from the title of the show, Branding the Experience, is that building the emotional bank account over time builds that experience. Or maybe even better yet, concentrating on the experience actually helps us to make those deposits in the emotional bank account. And not only the experience with our clients, customers, and members in terms of doing something special for them, going the extra mile, maybe waiving a fee, maybe giving them a free dessert. Something like that will obviously make points in that emotional bank account, or dollars, or whatever you want to call it. But also, in order to create that branded experience, it also includes and even starts with making those deposits with our employees. Making sure that they're pleased to be coming to the job. Doing those little things like say, hey, you know what? I know your mom is sick. Why don't you leave 15 minutes early? Or, you know what? You did screw up, but you only screwed up once. So, just don't make that mistake again. I'm not going to write you up for it or anything like that. But let's learn from this issue. Doing little things like that with your employees and building the emotional bank account with each team member at your business helps to brand the experience for your customers, clients, and members, because happy employees equals happy members, or clients or customers, of course. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today. And here's hoping that you're making daily deposits in the emotional bank account of the employees and the customers you serve on a daily basis.